Trashiest streamer ever.
It's not your birthday, or if it is, I wasn't invited to your party, but I brought you
It is my birthday. Thank you for remembering, guys.
a surprise anyway. A trashy
It actually isn't.
streamer who hit a pedestrian whilst driving distracted and most likely high out of her mind, and she's not a Kick streamer. I know, right? Kick right now is probably just wiping sweat from their brow like, whew, finally. A crime that was streamed that wasn't on our platform, pumping their fist in the office, shaking each other's hands like they won the Super Bowl. She is a YouTube streamer.
Do you think Kick honestly cares? I don't think Kick honestly cares. They're probably slightly thinking to themselves, she could have been our streamer. She has the qualifications, surely.
So let the celebrations commence.
And also, she gets out of prison, or doesn't go to prison, then, well, now she is a Kick streamer for sure.
At Kick, the Gatorade showers are probably in full effect over there. She streams on YouTube, and from what I can tell, and I've only gone through like 3 of her streams, her entire streams revolve around how degenerate she is. She's usually very fucking high.
Ah, so a very modern stream, you're saying? Cool.
According to the community that watches her, she does meth pretty often before driving.
An open woman, I like it, I like it. At least she's honest. That's a rare quality. That's a keeper.
She's always on her phone while driving. It's where all of her content takes place, so she's always looking at chat, getting donations, very distracted driving. And she also had an incident where she was doing Spark deliveries and giving groceries to a customer, and her dog is in the back seat with all of these groceries and ends up peeing on the chips and taking a shit on the other groceries with an entire worm that pops out of its ass like it's a scene out of Ozzy and Drix. And how does she respond to that? She wipes the worm off of the groceries and then still delivers them to the customer who had no idea.
I mean, you have a job to do. Dude, man, honest, no, dedicated to her job, man, that's a keeper.
I'm going to show you both of these clips here. I'm going to start with where she hit a pedestrian yesterday.
Well, he does hear those voices. They're not fake, but I wonder sometimes.
Huh, it looks like she's actually paying attention, which makes this even worse.
Oh my god, are you okay?
That's a good angle.
I didn't see her.
Why are you not looking?
I was looking. I didn't see you.
What the fuck?
I'm telling you, I did not see you.
Okay, what the fuck?
Just tell me how I can help.
Well, I don't know. I'm
Okay,
not
oh, okay.
Where's my phone?
Okay. Oh my god, you guys. I don't know what just happened, but it wasn't good.
What do you mean you don't know what happened?
What do you mean you don't know what just happened? Are your eyes lagging? Is this a latency problem? Like the ping's too bad so your eyes haven't caught up with what's going on?
Well, that would explain how she actually didn't see them while looking straight ahead, it seems like. That would explain a couple of things.
Here, is your brain stuck in Narnia? You just hit a human being because you're too fucking busy talking to your stream. You're not paying attention to the road. What's actually surprising here is this is one of the few times in all the clips I've seen where she actually is looking forward as opposed to like looking elsewhere and looking at her phone, and yet somehow she still doesn't see that there's people in front of her and she hits one and then...
So you're telling me it wasn't actually a bad thing that she was looking at the phone because then it was less dangerous, statistically speaking. Now,
I guess still can't make heads or tails of what just happened. It's craziness. You are distracted and driving. It's a recipe for disaster. Luckily, she didn't...
Isn't America a recipe for disaster with all of this stuff? I mean, she's probably not even gonna get punished, let's be completely real here.
Didn't kill this person, I don't think. Now, she has been arrested in the past, but this, I don't think she's faced anything from yet, because she still is streaming, like even after this incident, and she has changed nothing about her stream.
I mean, obviously, now you did something like this, attract attention, nothing bad happens, win. Yeah.
I plan on it. Can I park?
No.
Guys, here's your content for the day.
Ah, yes, the content of hitting a pedestrian. Top shelf shit. Thanks for delivering that. She's a menace. She is a danger to everyone around her. She should not be allowed to drive. Period.
Please show us how much more average viewers she now gets per stream because of this incident. Just to encourage more of this, obviously, because that's what's gonna happen at the end of the day.
Full stop.
And everyone knows that.
Everything I've seen, she is not safe to be on the road, and she is certainly not safe to be doing fucking grocery deliveries.
Oi! Oh Jesus! That's a worm. I'm sorry, but I don't want to see any more of that.
Literally cleaned off a fucking worm from the groceries, and they would have canceled the order. Because there's a level of decency with people where they wouldn't want to just fucking poison a stranger here, I don't think. At least, I'd like to believe that. But she's built a little different. She's constructed in an unorthodox manner. After wiping the worm from the groceries, she believed that everything was A-okay and...
Wait, did she wipe the worm like it's no big deal? Oh, that just makes it worse.
Timed for delivery.
Ugh. That's just rotten.
No mention at all to the customer about all the piss and shit on the groceries. Like, at the very least, you could say, like, hey, so my dog's in the car, and he kind of had, like, a field day with his bowels on your food. Also his bladder. Just want to give you a fair warning in case you don't want to consume dog piss and shit. Just thought you should be aware of it. But no, she's like, hey...
I mean, saying that sounds like it's gonna lead to more problems. I thought that we're trying to avoid problems here.
Here's your groceries. Hey, have a good day. Bye-bye. Make sure to leave 5 stars. Appreciated. And then goes right back into her car to continue the stream. That is so foul and filthy. And it's criminal. Like, you can't contaminate people's food and not, like, at least warn them about the potential outbreak. Like, we could be dealing with, like, the goddamn T-virus that spawns from this when the lady eats the piss and shit-covered groceries. Like,
one can dream.
It's so gross. It's so disgusting. Even the dog looks out the window and is probably just revolted, like, oh, jeez. Yoo-hoo, pardon. Oh, goodness, she's not going to deliver those groceries. I just shat on them. That would be so foul. Oh, my God, she's doing it. No, oh, please, Jinkies. Jiminy Christmas, my God. My owner's a fucking Neanderthal. She's a goddamn idiot. Like, even the dog.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of obvious.
Is looking out the window concerned. And to be honest, I'm concerned for the dog. The dog doesn't seem to be in great health if it's pooping worms in the car.
Yeah, that's also a thing.
Like, I'm worried for that dog now.
Man, she looks zonked out, boys.
Abby always wins sent $2. Can we talk about how Abby dropped the deuce on their groceries? She peed on chips. Is she okay? I think she needs to go out. Poop, 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 poop. Dog, 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 dog.
The chatters are also concerned about the dog after seeing that, and yet there's no mention at all about the customer who is going to unknowingly consume the dump doomsday that...
Now, to be fair, if the customer actually does that, that's their problem, because that should be very blatantly visible and not even a question, right?
That was just produced on top of their food. But luckily, this streamer does have an answer to go ahead and calm everyone's fears about the food being ruined. I mean, it's just piss and shit. That doesn't ruin food, which she helps us understand.
So Abigail went out like 3 times today and she hasn't pooped, she's peed. Once at the vet, once before that, and then the night. I
like her pink everything. Oh my lord, this is so bad. Okay, place your bets. Does she have a father figure in her life? This may shock you, but I'm gonna place a lot of money on single mom parenting right there. Okay, I'm gonna place a lot of money on daddy's not around.
Nighttime, like 2 a bag. It was not on anything else I checked. I removed it. All is well.
All is well.
That's what bags are for, right? To protect.
Hey pal, you just blow into...
Hey, I mean, she's right. Oh, man, life is really sad, isn't it?
Stupid town. You can't really wipe piss away unless you have sponge hands, which I don't think you do. And also dog shit and worms on top of the grocery bags that the food is in.
Stop!
Like, there's no telling what made it through, especially since it sat there for a little bit before you came in there and apparently scraped it off. That's not exactly the optimal sanitization protocol. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit you with the cold water.
I'm honestly surprised she did anything anyway. I honestly thought that she would be like, yeah, this is how they just gave me it in the store, so, you know, yeah, deal with it. I would not be surprised at all.
Water, you didn't get all of it. I promise you that much. But she clearly doesn't view it as a big deal, probably because she's smoking dog piss every day and then going live on YouTube here, which is just a danger to everyone around her. My heart breaks for anyone that gets a delivery done by this lady. That shit is probably rancid. Like, I bet everyone who, like, you could probably, as an epidemiologist, track foodborne illness outbreaks relative to how many deliveries she's made in the area, and you'd find a pretty crazy correlation, would be my guess. Now, she has been arrested before in the past. I did a bit of a
I mean, is that surprising? Don't think that's too surprising considering what we're dealing here. And we're dealing here with a keeper, boys. Definitely a keeper.
dive on her history. She is a very interesting specimen, to say the very least. But as of right now, I don't believe she's facing any legal repercussions from the...
Why would she face any legal repercussions? She's a woman. That's a protected minority right there.
delivering contaminated food to a customer or the...
And especially white women.
hitting of a pedestrian. I don't see any updates on that, but those are still relatively new. So, I guess we'll see, but man, what an absolute trash bag of a person. This is
Also slightly surprised it wasn't a hit and run, to be honest. Kind of surprised. Because that would be some pretty good streaming material, right?
some awful garbage here. So yeah, I had to talk about this a little bit. I was stunned when I saw these clips. That's it. See
I'm not that stunned, honestly. I think this is just another day in the world, boys. Anyway, that was Charlie. Bye-bye.